Okay, so we're gonna play catch up real quick. It is Wednesday morning, July 9th, and we're gonna play catch up. We're gonna play catch up in out of order, because I'm just really excited to share them. So, family weekend was in mid-May, and they filmed a video of the play we did. So the play was very nerve-wracking for me all the way through, because we were dancing in front of, I don't know, over 300 people. We were singing, dancing, and stuff like that. So I was in 4 play parts. I was in a dancing play part, American Sign Language part, so that our class signed a song, and then I was in choir, which I did a small solo, and then did other things in choir, and then I was in handbells. So that's 4. So I was really, really nervous about it, and leading up to it, and I got a lot of support from that, so I could do it. My choir teacher had access to the video before it went out, and so we were seeing bits and pieces of it, and I'm like, okay. So I did hear myself sing for the first time over the video, and I was like, oh, that's me. Okay, this is just me. If I hear myself on a video, I get ooh, which is funny because if I hear myself sing, I go ooh. I used to, when I could hear myself in a video, like a video recording, like I do here sometimes, I go, oh, I don't like hearing myself think, or I don't know, hearing myself talk, I don't know. But I think I got used to that after me constantly editing through all the videos that I share. So yeah, so the video just went live, so I can watch it on my own time now. So I watched through it, wrote down all the timestamps of what I'm in and my brother's in, and sent it to my family. So that's exciting. So I was going through the video on because I know what I did on stage. So I was in the dancing play part, I was thinking I was looking over to the side because I was on one of the ends. And I was looking over the side, and I'm like, I know exactly who I'm looking at, but that person was not visible to the audience. I just needed people there for support, I guess, in front of me. I don't know. So the dancing play part went really well, I thought. The ASL part went really well. We practiced really hard for the ASL too. So so there was a group on stage, and there was a couple people on the floor, four or 5 of us on the floor. So I was on the floor, and I'm so it was nice. And then I was in choir. So choir was on stage for a long time. So choir, I moved over to the other side of the stage that I was on when I was dancing, because my correspondent teacher, she was in charge of the stage, getting people organized on the stage. So she had to be in a certain spot, obviously, so people don't see her from the audience, but I know she's there. So I asked my choir teacher specifically, how close can I stand to my teacher with me still being seen and her not? I don't know. So we figured that out, and so I got to stand on that side for, like, I had reasons to be standing on that side. And so I was obviously watching back through the video, and I'm like, So the first song we sang for the choir, I did a small solo, so I sang the first 2 verses of that song by myself. And that was huge, because I practiced basically from February to May on that song. Yeah. And I asked my choir teacher to stand on one side of me, and my other teacher to stand on the other side of me, but again, she was hidden behind a curtain, so you can't see her from the video, which was totally fine. So I just need comfort, because again, I'm singing for the first time by myself. I'm singing for the first time by myself in front of a large amount of people, and I just needed comfort. Like, I can't just stand on the stage alone, you know. It's not gonna happen. So that's fun. So I sang the song, and I knew exactly what happened afterwards, meaning I disappeared off stage for a second. I mean, out of sight to the audience. I mean, nobody would notice I disappeared if they were not actually looking at me. But I gave my teacher on the side of the stage a hug, because I was so nervous. I'm like, I'm done with the solo. I mean, because she saw me how hard I was working on this solo and all that stuff leading up to the performance. So I'm like, so I gave her a hug, and then watching back on the video, you can see me giving somebody, and then it's just funny. No, it's not funny, but so somehow, I don't remember this at all, somehow I asked my teacher on the side of the stage if she could hold my hand while I'm singing the rest of the song, that because I'm nervous. So she held my hand, and on the other hand, I was holding my fidget ball. And you can see me holding if you're looking directly to where I was at on the stage, you could see me holding the fidget ball. Oh my God. I'm like, yep. And then flash forward to, we were doing handbells. I was a part of the handbell class. So the handbell class, so the whole choir was up there, and then we were doing handbells, and it was the closing part to the whole entire play, 2 hours long. So it was a long play. I turned into like a nervous wreck on stage, because I knew how I felt on stage. So I was a nervous wreck when I was on stage. And I was so stinking focused, because the choir teacher was like, or the music teacher was like, pointing at stuff that the music that we had to read to do the bells. And so I was so stinking focused, and you could see it. You could see how focused I am in the video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like. And then then at one point, this is toward the end of the video, at one point, I was getting a little antsy, because I was starting moving my legs and all that stuff. I'm like, I know exactly how I felt in that moment. Wow. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was very antsy when it got to the end of the performance, and I was a little antsy about it. So, and then the video was over. So that was the update from the family weekend video. In a later time, I'm actually gonna sit down and watch probably the whole entire thing. Obviously not in one sitting, but I have some friends that did solos and stuff like that, so I want to go hear them sing and all that stuff, because the times I was on stage and versus the time in between, like, I wasn't watching the whole entire performance, because we were like behind the scenes, like backstage, trying to get ready for the next. So the dancing play part came first, and then we left stage, but then I had to run over to get ready for the ASL thing, and the ASL was gone, and then after the ASL, I had to wait for the choir to go on, so I wasn't actively watching the performance in the moment. So yeah, so that was a update on my reaction to the family weekend video. And then later on in time, I'm gonna catch you up on almost a lot of other things that are happening.